Tonight, hunger strikes the first coast, how UNF students are making a difference one bowl at a time.
And we'll tell you what crimes are keeping the University Police Department very busy. That's all tonight here on Spinnaker News.
Good evening, Ospreys. I'm Patrick Lloyd.
And I'm Cassandra Ortiz. You're watching Spinnaker News on Spinnaker Television.
Well, there's been a lot of talk about the upcoming Osprey Clubhouse. You've probably seen the construction going on near the Osprey villages. Turns out that construction for the new clubhouse is ahead of schedule, as it is scheduled to open in summer of 2014. Some of the cool features of the clubhouse will include a wide deck for hosting events, a swimming pool, conference rooms, a convenience store, and a large gaming room. There's also a possibility that the clubhouse will include a pita pit. The Assistant Director of Campus Planning, Zach Ovadia, let us know why the construction is ahead of schedule.
Why is it ahead of schedule? Yes. Good management.
And students caught with marijuana yet again. An RA discovered the smokers in an Osprey Fountains room. When UPD arrived on the scene, they admitted to smoking marijuana, and one student even handed over a pipe. Officers found 2 grams of marijuana in a guitar case in the student's room. They have both been referred to student conduct.
Coming up, on-campus theft, what a student lost that cost him $175.
That's right. In the soccer team taking them by storm, we'll tell you how they did coming up right after this break.
Looking for these? You drive buzzed. It could be one very expensive ride.
First, you gotta make bail. Then pay me to get your car back.
Your insurance premiums will go through the roof.
And my legal fees just keep adding up. All told, it could end up costing you $10,000.
Nothing kills a buzz like getting pulled over for buzz driving, because buzz driving is drunk driving.
Welcome back, Ospreys. I'm Cassandra Ortiz.
And I'm Patrick Lloyd. Let's get you caught up with weather and toss it over to Tabitha.
Thanks, guys. Hey, what's up, Ospreys? It's Tabitha Louie here with your weather report. Well, the weather outside is certainly screaming fall. We've been feeling some super chilly temperatures and winds these past couple of days. The rest of the week will be no exception. Today will be the coolest and the last sunny day we see until next Wednesday rolls around. Tomorrow will be the first cloudy day with many to follow. There's going to be a 40% chance for showers after 1 p.m. with a light wind traveling around 6 to 11 miles per hour in the morning. And as we turn to the radar, there are seemingly clear skies as far as rain is concerned. Do pay attention, however, to the cold front currently engulfing our region. Let's take a peek now at the 5-day forecast. Well, the rest of the week is looking rather gloomy. All week will be mostly cloudy with chances of rain ranging from 20 to 40%. Friday and Saturday, temperatures will be in the lower to mid 70s. Sunday through Tuesday, expect temperatures to be in the higher 70s. Make your jacket your best friend and bring it with you all week. Take out your blankets and mix up that hot cocoa. It'll definitely help as the week goes on and as temperatures drop tomorrow night, and especially on Wednesday night because the low is going to drop to 55 degrees. Thanks, guys. Have a great weekend. Let's take it back to the desk.
Thanks, Tabitha. Well, I feel like I could probably deal with 55 and not however cold it was this morning.
Oh yeah, it was really cold this morning. I had to bust out my hoodie and sweatpants. It was really cold. I had the hood on. Not a big fan, but you know, at least it's not smoking hot.
That's right. Sweater weather has now arrived.
Yes.
Well, in other news, patrol efforts have been suspended after UPD was unable to identify a suspect in an on-campus theft. A mountain bike valued at $175 was stolen from outside Osprey Cafe. The student says his bike was unlocked outside the cafe for about a half hour, and when he returned, the bike was nowhere to be found. The bicycle was silver and yellow with a black seat and a chipped yellow stripe. If you have seen it or have any information, you are asked to contact UPD immediately.
On November 2nd, in Lot 18, a student discovered that the sunroof on his 2011 Mercedes had been damaged. An unknown suspect cut the sunroof with a bottle but didn't go inside the car. In the end, the damage added up to $500. No other vehicles in the surrounding area were damaged, and there are no known witnesses to the crime.
And get this, Ospreys, 1 in 6 adults don't know where their next meal is going to come from. But students here at UNF are making a big difference. Art students are making clay bowls for the Empty Bowls Project, an event hosted by Second Harvest Food Bank. Attendees are served a light meal in one of those empty clay bowls, symbolizing hunger all across the First Coast. So far, UNF students have donated about 500 bowls, and if you're interested in attending, the event is on November 19th at the Prime Osborne Center. Tickets are only $30, and all proceeds will go to local food banks and charities. So something really nice that UNF is getting involved in the community with, and something really cool for the upcoming holidays.
There you go. That's good to see.
So donate if you get a chance.
All right, Ospreys, we're going to get you caught up with sports with Josh Brannick. Not right now, but right now.
Like an earthquake.
Thank you, Mr. Patrick Lloyd. Hello, Ospreys. I'm Josh Brannick here with your Spinnaker Sports Update right now. We start off today on the hardwood where the UNF women's basketball team hosted Edward Waters College earlier today. The arena was filled with kids for the elementary school day today as the team hosted its elementary day. The kids made their presence known as they were screaming for every shot, whether the team made it or missed. Picking it up in the first half, Akira Jones gets the ball at the post and is able to find Destiny Smith, who makes a nice backdoor cut to the basket and lays it in for 2. Edward Waters is up when Amber Antoine strokes it from deep and hits the 3 ball. Nothing but net. She made money. She was swishing it from all sides of the court. Now on the other end for the Ospreys, England Flo Ward takes the ball along the baseline and draws a double team, but she's able to get the ball around the 2 defenders and find her big Paulina Zevakite. And she goes and hits the hook shot, bounces off the back of the rim and falls in. The game was in halftime. It was tied 28 apiece, but it was all UNF in the second half. The Ospreys won the game 76-55 to pick up its first win of the season. The Ospreys' next game will be at home on Monday as they host Sanford at 5:30. Now we're taking a break from the court and heading to the grass where the UNF men's soccer team took on Mercer last night in the team's first ASUN Conference playoff game. Although the game lasted 90 minutes, the game got down to a span of about 5 seconds. In the 31st minute, UNF's Pedro Carneiro was handed the task to take a penalty kick. Carneiro stepped up and put the ball into the back of the net. The game would end 1-0 and give UNF its first postseason win in its ASUN history. The team will take on the number 1 seeded Florida Gulf Coast University tomorrow in Fort Myers at 7 p.m. FGCU beat UNF this past weekend, though, 2-1. Now, getting back onto the hard court, the UNF men's basketball team was in action last night as they took on Middle Tennessee State. The Ospreys started off the game strong, but sloppy play was killer for the Ospreys. Despite 18 points from forward Travis Walls, UNF fell to MTSU 77-70 to end its 3-game opening road trip. The team returns home this weekend for its first home game of the season. On Saturday, the team takes on Southern University at the UNF Arena at 7 p.m. And on Monday, the team hosts Savannah State at the UNF Arena at 7:30 p.m. The team is 1-2 to start off the season. And the UNF volleyball team is looking for some magic this weekend as it fights to get into the ASUN Conference Tournament. The team is currently 1 game behind 6th place Kennesaw State University. In the final 2 games of the season, UNF will be on the road. The Ospreys will start the road trip in Tennessee as they take on the ETSU Buccaneers at 7 tomorrow. The team will then travel to South Carolina as they look to defeat the Spartans of USC Upstate. That's it for sports. Back to y'all at the desk with Cassandra Ortiz and Patrick Ian Lloyd.
All right, so some big news for the men's soccer team winning their first ASUN Conference playoff game ever.
Yep,
yeah,
congratulations.
It's the first time that they even made it into conference playoffs since they were in the ASUN. They ended up winning. Quick little shout out to one of our morning hosts, Early Bird, Grady. I like to call him Tremblay Tremble.
Good job, Grady.
Yeah, good job, Grady. So I'm pretty sure he was pretty psyched this morning when, or actually last night when they ended up winning. So.
I'm sure he was. And I'm really psyched about these beards going on. So you're on day 14. Looks like Patrick is beating you by a long shot.
Well, I shaved about 4 days ago.
Trust me, if he were on day 14, it would be a lot longer than that.
I'd look like I should be on Duck Dynasty or something like that. It'd just be all the way down here.
Yours doesn't count anymore then.
I know it doesn't count anymore. So that's what happens when
you're in the lead. You're in the lead right now, Patrick.
He's in the lead by default.
Technically.
You win automatically. So.
All right.
All right, UNF, that's all we have for you tonight.
And hey, remember, keep yourself informed with UNFSpinnaker.com.
And always remember, stay safe and stay warm right now because it's cold. Have a wonderful night, Ospreys.